Oh guys, what's going on everybody? It's JB here with another exciting episode of the Burnley career mode, the last home match of the season, as we play Southampton, as we look to go to 80 points this season. That's the table at the start. Southampton very much safe now, 48 points. They can't go down, neither can they get into Europe, but it's all about playing the motions for these two teams now. Just 3 points and pride at stake. Burnley, the league champions, looking to finish their season with a real flourish, and I'm sure Southampton will want to finish this season with a real flourish. 8th place is still a good effort for them. At the bottom things look difficult, but more on that later on in other episodes. But let's get to the turf as Southampton last visitors this season. Well, here we are at Turf War. The last time this season. Burnley making 1 or 2 changes, as you'll see, with Tom Heaton in goal for the Clarets. Should be a show across me and Taylor. The back four, that doesn't change. But the midfield does, with Nicholas Lee getting alongside Bojan, Hughes and Gray, and Tammy Abraham in for Balotelli, who drops to the bench and will get a rest alongside Danny Ings. As for Southampton, McCarthy lines up in goal for them. Gustu, Yoshida, Tantanapami and Target at the back four. Romeo and Classy the 2 holders. Then it's Janssen, Tadic and Redmond, and up front Gabbiadini. And former Burnley man Sam Vokes amongst the substitutes, so we're all set to go then at Turf Moor for the final home match of the season. There's still 2 away games to come. The match against West Ham on midweek, and then Villa on the last day at Villa Park, as an early corner comes in from Damari Gray, or it's won by Damari Gray. Hit that very well. It came off the Southampton player last. Gray. And this man is through. It's Damari Gray. Oh, good save. Well, McCarthy gets himself in the way of the shot. It's a great effort. The goalkeeper making it a lot more difficult than he needed to be. Look at Gray, look at that pace and grace, and look at Ings. Surely this must be it. Yes! Oh, he took it so well. That's a great moment for Danny Ings, and a great moment for Burnley with 29 minutes of the game gone. Burnley fans applauding this move. It's a terrific move. Gray playing it in. And Ings getting through on McCarthy and finishing with some purpose and some aplomb as well. Great moment for them, and a great goal too. Stutty, arms outstretched. 1-0. This is Tadic, Gabbiadini, 1-1. That was a beautifully taken goal by Gabbiadini, the Italian. Southampton back in business. 1-1. Well, they're not 8th in the league for nothing. Just about offside as the ball was played. I know he didn't look offside initially, but he got himself back on in just in time. And nutmegs Tom Heaton, and the ball just rifled into the net with brilliant economy by the Italian. And it's 1-1 with 5 minutes of the first half remaining. That's his 12th goal of the season, so a good return for him. And it's back at 1-1. Got a good game on here, folks. Here's Damari Gray. Oh, that's a crew foul. Jordi Classy knew exactly what he was doing. Took Damari Gray out, and surely the referee should be coming out with the yellow card. It was an awful tackle by Jordi Classy. I'll be amazed if it's anything more than a yellow card, and well, I think the referee's come to the right conclusion. Definitely not a red card. It wasn't vicious enough for it to be a red, but definitely enough to be a yellow card. Go towards the last knock-ins of the first half. It's at everything in it as Boyan's shot goes harmlessly wide of target. It's the 3 kick. As you can see, well wide of target and into the Southampton fans. So 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Classy to Tadic. Classy again. Good ball, Gabbiadini. Redmond. And he goes down. It's a penalty. Southampton have a chance to go in front. Burnley, the offender. And we could have a bit of a shock on here. Well, I don't know. I don't think that's a penalty. I think it's a harsh decision. Gabbiadini has a chance to make it 2-1 from the penalty spot. Gets his second goal of the game if he does, and he's 13th in the league if he manages this. Gabbiadini against Heaton. He's saved! Brilliant save from Heaton and poor penalty from Gabbiadini. And it remains 1 each. Now Boyan is giving it away. Here's Tadic. Southampton now looking to kill again. This is Redmond. Nathan Redmond. Good save again by Heaton. And it's Jensen now on the break. Cross the bikes. Oh, and the goalkeeper almost got into a bit of a tangle. Comes out to Classy, who scores. Scores a screamer. And Southampton don't have their 2-1 lead. Jordi Classy goes up to his manager, hooks him. And Southampton go 2-1 up. Pellegrino side 2-1 up. And Burnley just didn't learn their lessons here. Ben Mee getting himself in a twist. And there's the shot back in from Classy. Smashed him superbly with his left foot. Gabbiadini did well to get out of the way of that. And he hit that very accurately in the far corner. And Burnley's final home game could be ending in defeat. It's 2-1 to Southampton with 61 minutes gone. Well, off comes Ings, Boyan and Lee. On come Balotelli, Shearer and Defoe. Stutzy really ringing the changes here. They want to try and finish this home campaign with a flourish because they've got 2 more games in the league, both away from home. One at the London Stadium in midweek and then at Villa Park to face Aston Villa, who are fighting to stay in the Premier League. They're in the bottom 3 as things stand at the moment. That's a good tackle by Shearer. Referee allowing it to go. Tadic. Mayo gets it back again. And a chance for Gabbiadini off the crossbar. Did it cross the line? No, and then over the bar. Should have been 3-1 as Jensen comes off. Spoufal takes his place, but Southampton very close to making it 3-1. Burnley have had a nightmare in this second half, and the substitutes so far haven't had the desired effect. Maybe it will now. Here's Gray. Good ball. Abraham turned well. Great goal. That's a great goal from Tammy Abrahams. 2-2. 19 minutes left to play. And Tammy Abraham having the desired effect. And maybe that triple substitution will work a treat after all. Great with a lovely ball in. Abraham stealing in behind the defender. Smashing the ball past McCarthy. And in the second half, really, that Burnley haven't done too well in. They've got out of jail and are back on terms. It's 2-2 and the turf goes absolutely mad. 5th of the season, 20 minutes left to play. Well, we're in for a grandstand finish. Balotelli gets the ball back. Balotelli shot. Oh, just wide. Just wide. Gabbiadini, who scored and missed the penalty, will come on, and Sam Vokes, the former Claret, will come on for a 4-minute cameo. Gabbiadini getting a terrific welcome. It must have got a deflection in the shot. Here's the cross coming in towards me. Trippier. Wasn't a particularly good corner actually. Shearer now to try again. Not lifted into the mixer. Last minute. Southampton now looking to try and finish their season with a flourish. They've only 1 more game to play after today, of course. This is Gray. Abraham onside. No, he's not. He's offside. Balotelli is offside. First glance, it looked as if he timed his run to perfection. Oh, nearly, but not quite. Not quite. Trezan to be one of the most relieved defenders in the stadium. Deep into time added on. All eyes on the referee, who's had a decent match. Gray. There it is, the final whistle. It's ended all square. Burnley end the season at least avoiding defeat. We'll feel very, very disappointed that they didn't do themselves justice on the day. Southampton came to play a game and they played it well. And in the end, Danny Ings and co were held by a resolute Southampton side. It's finished Burnley 2, Southampton 2. So Burnley still 11 points clear, but at the bottom it's looking very dodgy for Aston Villa, Watford, Leicester, West Brom, Crystal Palace down from West Brom downwards. Any one from 4 could go. Norwich and the Stoke are already goners. But our next match is against West Ham, who are 7th place, definitely guaranteed that. And we go to the London Stadium full of optimism. Our home campaign has ended, but now it's all about playing out the motions of the last 2 games. We go to the London Stadium, then Villa Park on the last day. Join us for those next 2 episodes, then the big one, the European Cup final against Barcelona in Madrid. So 3 more games to go. Take care, and I'll see you soon.